Mountain gorillas share 98% of our DNA. They're almost human. We look into their world and catch glimpses of our own. On an expedition to document gorillas, filmmaker Gil Arbel films a mother's mourning that is so profound, it blurs the boundaries between beast and man.
There are only about 800 mountain gorillas in the world, and they all live in the same area.
The entire region is carpeted in impenetrable forest. Filming a troop means weeks of tracking, climbing, and living wild on the steep slopes. But for Gil Arbel, it's worth the effort.
We started climbing the mountain, and then I saw the first gorilla. You always remember your first gorilla. It's something that you have to see to believe. They let us get very close. You feel like you're welcome in their family. The guide said, look there. And then I see her. Her name is Izuru. He had this thing she was carrying. And I looked and it was the baby. It was really, really small and undeveloped, like a piece of rubber.
The baby, because it's got very little hair on and is so slight in stature, appears to have been an early termination, probably a miscarriage.
She's touching her baby and she's kissing him and she's trying to pick up his hands.
She's waiting for it to respond to her, and in the absence of that, she's even making it touch her, looking, I think, for that physical response between an infant and a mother.
I remember watching it and crying. You can't help it. It's so emotional.
It takes a while for the hormones to subside, the hormones that are triggered in the process of giving birth, even if the offspring is stillborn. So strong are those hormones in trying to cement the bond between the mother and the offspring that it'll keep her holding on even when it's clearly obvious that the infant is dead.
A few months later, the guide called me and said, Zuru is pregnant again. When I saw her again, she was already holding a few days old, new, beautiful baby. I was very happy for her. It was closing a circle of life and death and gave new hope for that remarkable species. This is probably the biggest reward of a wildlife filmmaker or a wildlife photographer, to capture these unique and emotional moments. This is worth everything.